Good morning, year sevens. Right, my lovelies, this is the very last lesson of my favorite, coolest unit ever, which is constructions. So, yeah, I'm a bit sad to be leaving the unit, but I did really enjoy looking at your really cool pictures. You were super duper good at the hexagon and the octagon, and those are proper hard, they are, but they did look really cool. So, yeah, it was nice for me to mark them. I enjoyed looking at them, and it was neat to see that you managed it. So super duper good work, my epic seveners. And yeah, this is our last lesson. We're gonna do my favorite but hardest, especially on the computer construction. So you'll have to cross your fingers with me that it'll work out really well. And if not, hopefully yours will be perfect, but mine will be a bit dodgy if it doesn't work. But here we go. We're going to do my favorite construction today. But before we move on, we're going to start off with a little bit of a quiz. Now, it's not a real quiz, so don't be stressed about it, and don't be like exam conditions or anything like that. If you need to check one of the other videos that's on my channel, which I know that some of you have discovered now, if you'd like to look at one of the videos, that will be brilliant. If you need to check out, you don't remember how to do it, no problem. I'll have a little peek at a previous video. So here's what I'm going to get you guys to do. I want you to first of all construct these 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Now, this triangle here, I'm just going to give the smallest, slightest of hint now. I'm not going to tell you how to do it or anything, but to start off with, if you wanted to make this triangle that only has 3 side lengths given, step 1 would be to measure exactly 8 centimeters and to draw that on the floor with the ruler. The next thing that you'd have to do is you'd have to open the compass to 4 centimeters. Then you'd have to do something. I won't quite tell you what, but my mouse is telling you. You'd have to do something with the 4 centimeters. Then you have to put the compass down. Then you have to open the compass to 10 centimeters and do something with the 10 centimeters. And then you connect them up and you'll have a triangle. So that's how that guy works. The second one here, this is the only protractor one. On this protractor one, you put 5 centimeters down measured first. So using your ruler, super accurate, 5 centimeters. Measure 45, long line. They cross, connect them up, boom, second triangle done. Perpendicular bisector is the hard one. It's the one. Okay, just a small hint. All you got to do is open your compass to bigger than 5. And then what you do is you do the big arc, whoosh, up like that. Same arc underneath, whoosh, down like that. Keep the compass the same distance. Move it to the other end. Another arc, whoosh, and another arc up at the top, whoosh, like that. And what you'll find is they'll meet halfway and straight line down. Angle bisector, put the pointy bit in there. Any old arc, whoosh, like that. Put the pointy bit in wherever the arc crossed this line. Put the pointy bit in and cross into the middle now, so it'll be like whoosh. And then you move it to here, keeping it the same distance apart, keeping the compass like arms the same distance apart, pointy bit in there, and here we go, whoosh, like that. They'll have crossed like there, and you draw a straight line through them, shaboom. So that's how you do your starter quiz. Push pause right now and have a little try of it, and good luck. So push pause, do it, go. Okay, lovelies. So this is the big moment. This is the trickiest construction that I know how to do. So this is Mr. Wade top level. This is my hardest one, but it's well cool because we're going to create 2 things at once, both a pentagon and a star, the same kind of star that Mario's got here. We're going to be making a star just like that. Now, as I say, with ruler and compass on your paper, you'll do really well, but it's kind of tricky on the computer because when I move stuff on the computer, it moves in little pieces, so you can't move it smoothly. It snaps to grid is what that's called on a computer when it does that, and so that scuppers me a wee bit, but it won't scupper you, so you'll be absolutely fine. You can even see I pre-measured 8 centimeters because I was nervous that it wouldn't work. Oh no. But yeah, there we go. Here we go. Step 1, buddies, you just need a compass and ruler, and let's have it. Okay, step 1, you are going to make me a line that is exactly 8 centimeters long. So grab your ruler and measure precisely, like so precisely, 8 centimeters. So let's see how I get on here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I think mine's exactly 8 centimeters. So I'm quite happy with that. No problem. So there we go. You got your first line. Okay, step 2, buddies. It's the same as the octagon. What we're going to do is we are going to make a perfect perpendicular bisector. So the step is you're going to put your compass down onto the edge and you are going to make it so that you've got exactly open to 8 centimeters. Once you've done that, so once you put your compass so that the pointy end is at one end and the oh no, I just ruined it after all of that time setting it up. Here we go, one more time. What you do, oh dear, what you do is, okay, oh yeah, perfect, okay, there we go, we saved it, okay. See how that's perfect? It's really important, it's perfect. Okay, so that's perfect, and you open it up so it's like from one end to the other. Okay, what you're going to do next is you're going to draw some nice big arcs. Now, I'm not going to draw the whole arc. I'm just going to draw the top bit where they cross because I want mine to be a bit neat and tidy. So there we go, up like that, arc at the top, and then we're going to do the same at the bottom. Nice little arc at the bottom too. So, whoosh, little arc at the top, little arc at the bottom. Pick your compass off, stick it into the other end as perfectly as you can do. It should still be open to the same length, so you shouldn't have any trouble. It should be open to the same length, so if you check mine out, it's still open to the same length, you see, whilst it is upside down, but yours can be the right way up and stuff, but it's open to the same length. Okay, what you're going to do is finish the arc the other way. So here we go. Whoosh, and then the same with the top. Get that top one finished too. And here we go, whoosh, and that's it. Perfect perpendicular bisector. Using your ruler, perfect vertical line shall connect the two of them, and I'm quite happy with that. So I have been accurate enough on the computer that I'm still so far so good. So perfect straight line, perfect, yep, got it now, between the two of them. So absolutely flying. Okay, step 2, buddies. We are going to be making a perfect circle that fits just with the radius. Like this is going to be its radius. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the stabby bit and we're going to slam it right there into the middle. And now we're going to get this so it's open perfectly. It really needs to be perfect, especially on mine. I think that's too big. Ooh, I got it, nearly. Okay. And we're going to get it perfect because, oh, there we go, perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. Make it so it's a perfect circle. So here we go, all the way around. Whoosh. Oh, that's way better than my practice one. That's way better. So I've nailed that. Yay, perfect. And there you've got a perfect circle. Okay, now this is still open to the radius of the circle. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take it and you're going to put the stabby bit into the far edge now. So right at that very corner where the two things meet. And I'm just going to go lighter because I'm going to pretend that I have a pencil. So I'm strongly using my pencil now because I'm going to be drawing over this line in a minute. And if you draw a circle starting here, just to go to the edge, touch the edge, that's good enough. And right round, touch the edge there. You've just nailed it. What you've done is now you've got kind of a little... you've got kind of the start of another circle going here, and it's like another perpendicular bisector. Now, here's what you're going to do. This line, and this is where I struggle on the computer, should be vertical and go from here to here. I think that that's close enough for me. Mine's not perfect. Okay, mine's not perfect because it's a little bit off there compared to there, but for the computer, that's perfect. But on yours, it'll be perfect. So you should have this, which kind of looks a bit like an eye. And the final thing that you're going to do is you're going to actually make it into an eye. And here's how you do that. See the middle bit where it crosses? Stabby bit into there. Stabby. Shrink this guy down. Shrink this around like that. And get a nice, beautiful circle. So that's looking good to me, I think. And here we go. Lovely circle right round and brilliant. So you can see my circle's a bit on the outside. Yours won't be though. Yours will be perfect. So that's what you got. So it looks a bit like an eye. Well, guess what? We're 2 steps away. We nearly have a star. I know it doesn't look it. We nearly have a star. Here's the hardest part. Pointy bit. Stick it into the bottom. So right there where that vertical line crosses, stick the pointy bit into the bottom. And the trick that we're going to do here is you're going to kind of twist it around a bit like this. And you see this circle? We would like our pencil to kind of just touch the circle. So it's not to only cross the circle in kind of one spot. So if I look at that, so there's the pencil going around. I think that's pretty good. Because if I follow my pencil around, it touches the circle. Only just, it skiffs it. Woo, just touches it. But then it carries on. So that's the perfect line that we're gonna draw. So just to make sure you really get it one more time, the stabby bit goes into the bottom, into where the vertical line is, and you're gonna open up your compass. You don't have to measure or anything, but you open your compass in such a way that the pencil only just touches the circle at the nearest point. Because if you do that, you'll get a lovely arc which crosses our big circle, goes all the way through, touches our new little circle, and crosses again. And that's what we've got. So can you see that it's touched only just the one time there? Perfect. Okay, that's it. One more step. You ready? Pointy bit back where it was. And now we're still going to look at our big circle. So we're still going to look at our original circle, this guy here, our main circle that we're working with, this little guy here. We're going to work with him. And what you're going to do is you're going to do that same thing. See how it touched the bottom of the circle there? We're going to stretch it wider so now it touches the top of the circle. See what I mean? We want it to only touch in one spot. So if it goes there, that's looking pretty good. Like I wouldn't want it to be smaller, because if it was smaller, see it crosses the circle there and there. We only want it to cross in the one spot, so it's got to be a bit wider. So maybe a bit like, is that pretty good? Yeah, a little bit smaller even actually on mine. So a little bit tighter in. And see what I mean? It's a bit fiddly, but it is cool. And if you check that out, I'm really happy with that. And here's what you do. Start on the outside of the circle. Nice pretty line. Whoosh, right round like that. So it's like a big circle and it does that. Guess what, guys? You've done it. That's the pentagon. Now, you might be thinking, that's ridiculous. That's not the pentagon. But it is. Here, I'll show you why it's the pentagon. The points that we care about, my buddies, are these ones. The one at the very top. Okay, so put a little mark there with a pen or a fine liner or something if you've got it. And you know those two circles that we just drew? Remember how we just drew that, this big long one? Well, where the long one crosses the black circle, that's a little mark. Where the same long one crosses here, the second spot it crosses, that's another spot. And you remember how we drew this little circle too? We drew it when it was just touching the edge on the short edge. Well, that makes there, and that makes there. And by golly, my lovelies, if you you won't even believe it. Look what we've got. We have just made a beautiful pentagon. So how cool is that? Even though it's only got 5 sides, it was way harder than the 6-side one and the 8-side one, but that's a perfect pentagon. You've nailed it. But we're going to do one better still, because I can't help myself. I think this shape is so cool, especially these construction lines underneath it. I can't leave it. I have to do more. Do you feel like that too? Oh, good. I'm going to presume you said yes. I do feel like that too. I want to do more as well. Yeah, well, good, Year 7s, because that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, to make this well and truly sick, like amazing, here's what you're going to do. Start at the top point and connect it to all of the other points it's already not connected to. So down like that and down like that. See, it's already connected to that one and that one. So just 2 points there. Then move on to the second point. Connect it to the ones that it's not already connected to, so its neighbor across the way, and also this guy down here in the corner. Then move on to this one. It's already connected to the top, so it only just needs to connect to that one. And this one here is already connected to all of its neighbors, and very cool. Now, some of you might already see. Can you see I put a star in it? Can you see the star? Yeah, do you see it? It's very cool. Now, here you go. I'm going to make mine amazing with my fine liner, or with a marker, or with a coloring pencil, or whatever I have. Watch how cool this is. Just follow it along and make the outline of a star. Look at that, lovelies. Now, is this the coolest thing you have ever drawn all by yourself with only the help of maths? So you've used a mathematical tool and you've created this incredibly advanced picture, which is so neat, and you've done it all by yourselves with your own hands. And how cool is that? Look how advanced that is. Wow, buddies, we've created something awesome. So that's pretty much it. Same deal as last time. I'm not going to give you any worksheet or anything because this is more than enough. I think that's going to be a lot of work for you to make that. So all I would like you to do, show me a picture of your starter. So when you finish the starter, show me a picture of it, and show me a picture of this pentagon with the star in it. If you'd like to color it in and make it all lovely and perfect, that's really cool because some of you made really beautiful ones for me with the coloring in that. But at the same time, I am aware that you've got homework and stuff from your other subjects. So if you'd rather just call it a day and send me one that you've just drawn with your pencil, absolutely happy with that too. So that's it from me, buddies. Really good work, really awesome time with the constructions unit. I've really enjoyed that unit, and I hope that you have too. And that's it from me. Right, so see you next time. Bye, lovely sevens.